Mic check. Getting the bags ready for hunting season, so I thought I'd run through what I carry in the woods, what the recovery bag has, and kind of some ins and outs of the mobile hunting system, at least to start the year, subject to change. But you can kind of see here, I have the XOP fly, Kufaru straps, military Moly waist belt. I did attach one small Moly bag. In this is a tree stand strap, a couple of bow hooks, and that's it. I got a little bit of milkweed dispenser right there as well, because this is on the hips. That's easy to do. I do think I will start the year using the holiday like rock climbing harness, and then once the rut is coming around, or I'm going to sit longer times, go to the full-blown saddle because it is more comfortable. But walking around the woods with this is so like nice, if you will. Got the Eberly Stock Bandit on here. You can see I've got my sticks on the perimeter. So I'll go ahead and take these guys off. Kind of walk through some of the bags. Gotta have a gear tie. I've gone over this a lot. You know, I'll strap branches with that thing, tie off stuff. Who knows, it might come in handy in a recovery mission. Inside the top pouch here, Night Ice Can Jam. This is really used later in the rut when I cinch extra layers to my packing system. I got a headlamp in here, and I don't use a fancy headlamp. I use these budget Amazon ones that are USB-C rechargeable. They go to red mode. They got a high, medium, low. Really like that. Milkweed container. I actually am working on coming out with a milkweed container or Zen container for you guys nicotining out there. Nothing wrong with that in the deer woods. Got a grunt tube in here. Something I'm doing this year that I was talking to my buddy Brock and Chris Leppert from the Mobile Hunter podcast is getting a water bladder for the bag, because when you have a Nalgene, it has to be in that Nalgene shape. This actually holds more water. I don't have to fill it that much if I don't want that much water for the mission of the day, but it kind of fits to the bag in an easier manner and doesn't take up as much like volume space, if you will, right? Once you're running out of water, like it just condenses. So I'll try that, see how I like it, and report back. In here, I got a trim saw, a step. I have a step, but this is obviously what you can hang your bag on. That's kind of what I use there. Oh, the camera arm of the year for me, because I'm not taking anything bulky. This is from Painted Arrow. This is their little micro doodad. Really, we'll see how this goes. I'm using a small camera this year. I'm staying lean, staying mean. What else have I got in here? Oh, the micro buckle from XOP. This is for the bottom tree stand strap, right? Like if you're on a wicked tree, or if I'm gonna saddle hunt that thing hard, I will secure the bottom speed button with this micro buckle. And then obviously my harness and camera. I got a grunt tube in here. And I think that is, what's this? Oh, that's just the base for the camera arm. Moving over to the recovery bag. This is pretty simple. So this is the QU Icon 1800. And in it, I have one of those javelin style knives. Mine is from Outdoor Edge, and it does seem to do just fine. I like the replaceable blades. Like I can be halfway through a deer, switch over. Also for like processing or butchering, like it's easy to switch out blades. Note, I have a 3-inch folder, and I bought the 3.5-inch blades. They actually still work, but don't be making that mistake like myself. Some TP obviously goes in there. Game bags, I just have some cheap game bags from Allen, so that's probably an Amazon special. I think I have a pole saw in here, or a potential, you know, if I want to cut the breastbone or something like that in recovery, I've got the saw. All right, that's pretty much it. I like the 2 bags, and oh, I need to go find my walking stick, hiker stick, for getting out the woods. I could see that being beneficial. I do go back to the truck if I shoot one to get the recovery bag. And last year I put like 50, 60 pounds on here and then 50, 60 pounds here, and I kind of like that. I guess if I shot a small enough doe, I'd go all the way on one apparatus. But I can walk through the woods really good with like 50 pounds. You start getting north of that, I struggle a little bit. That's just where I'm at. But yeah, this is kind of the gear, the mobile setup to start the year. I appreciate you guys. Good luck in the woods.